YouTube, what's going on today, man? It's your boy Justin Revs. We're back with another episode of It's Update Day, so we're doing something different. Dude, I tried playing vanilla career mode for about 15 minutes, dude. Gave it the old college try before I ran into, well, okay, what do I do now? So we're doing this instead. I'm just gonna go beat up on the desert with this this here Ford Ranger. It's got a 302 supercharged, sorry, Procharged, just like this Mustang had a Vortec V2, similar setup, but mine had an intercooler, so the piping was a little bit different. And yeah, that's the move, dude. This thing, the tow rig here, the International Traveler, straight out of Modland, dude. Not gonna lie to you, it looks pretty good. Somebody said this is like straight out of Farm Sim. I'm not a Farm Sim guy, so I don't know, but I'm not complaining about it, dude. It's a good looking mod. Works with a lot of D series parts. I don't like linking Modland mods. Honestly, I wouldn't know where to find it. Just go look for International on Modland. I'm sure you'll find it if you like to venture into those waters. If not, sorry, I don't know. But it works pretty good, dude. My dad has an International Scout, so it's like same body style, but it is like two-door with a with a top on the back. It looks kind of like he loves it when people are like, is that a Bronco? They're kind of a niche kind of car, but dude, they're cool. Sorry, truck, SUV, whatever. But his is pretty sick, dude. It's on 35s. It's got some flossy gold wheels. It's I kind of yellow like this, you know. But the mod is okay at best. The Ranger though, dialed. That's from Nix's mods. It's Nix's Ford Ranger 83. And then I have some Prerunner bits on it. And I got these like old school wheels, just some good old KO2s. Shout out Jeremy if you watch this. I know you'll be stoked on that. It's got a 3-link rear suspension, and dude, I think it has Rancho shocks, like Rancho coilovers on the rear. And no, I don't remember, bro. It doesn't matter, dude. It's all just video game textures, but yeah, dude, it's gonna be a long one. I'm just gonna drive around the desert, and we're gonna just chill. That's kind of the move, dude. I don't really RLS is working right now, but like I don't like to do it on the first day. I like to let some of the bugs get worked out. Could I have taken that turn wider? Probably. If you give me enough time. But I'm just kind of we're just kind of staging for the vibes. All right, dude, we're parked up. This is our mobile home. This is our area. Squad up. We're right by these sheds. Nice, beautiful scenery for our sleep. All right, get this bad boy unloaded, and we'll go hit the desert. But yeah, dude, like it's a decent mod. The front doors work. Yeah. Does the hood work? I don't know. Yeah, it does, dude. This is actually a decent mod. That's basically my criteria. Do the doors open? Does the hood open? And do the mirrors work? The mirrors don't work, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and I don't think I need to lower the trailer. I think we'll be fine. Didn't get in the truck. Beautiful thing about Beautiful thing about free roam is the tab button. I really want to just like fly off of this. It has 4-wheel drive, independent front suspension, Rancho coilovers. Nope, those are King coilovers in the front. Yeah, let's see. Just fine. I didn't even hit the shed on purpose too. I knew exactly what I was doing. Look how good this engine looks, dude. Ooh, I missed my car. Same intake. But yeah, mine had piping that came around down here, went down here, intercooler came up over here, and my Procharger was on this side. Ooh, it looks so good. All right, man, you guys ready to get to it? Let me despawn these real quick, just so we're not running into any sort of lag issues. Let's go into vehicles. If there's a faster way to do this, dude, I don't know it. All right, Traveler. Oh, my dad has like a Travel All too. That's like a Suburban, basically. It's pretty cool. Yeah, dude, this is the setup. 37s, I believe, and 500 horsepower, dude. Just enough to get us through the desert. Just barely. We're still in. There we go. The rear end is locked, and I think it has like a C4 transmission in it, if I'm not mistaken. And dude, it's a little bit of a ripper. So this is the move, dude. Do we pull out the stopwatch? It doesn't really matter, but you know, if we have it, we might as well. Let's see. Shift, simple, time. Bro, I have a stopwatch mod. You know what? It's a mod that's not installed. Wasted your time. I do apologize. All right, go. 6 minutes into the video. Okay, I'll remember that. Dude, I'm so happy that these mods still work. This is Nix's Ford Ranger, as I said. I believe you have to have like his parts pack and stuff for it to work. So these are wheels and tires from the parts pack, I'm pretty sure. And the PGP engine pack, it's working for the small block Ford in this right now. I haven't really tested anything else out. Mods just, sometimes they get a little wonky after update day. Sometimes they're just fine, you know, so it's kind of a roll of the dice, like what actually works and what. Oh, this is not ideal. A little bouncy in the rear. I mean, I probably shouldn't be going like 90 over the whips in this in real life anyways. This is probably more of like a 70 or 80 mile an hour whoop eater rather than you know, 90, which is very realistic. This doesn't have like long travel. This is basic, dude. I went for the vibe on the truck is basically like you got really ballsy with your Harbor Freight welder. You know, it's booger welded together. Looks like the cage, you know, it looks good from here, but not up there. No, different story. It's booger welded together, dude. Looks like Ray Charles welded it with his feet. But you know what, dude? It's doing just fine. That's the vibe I went for on this truck. Marketplace finds, and now we're just out here ripping in the desert. I like to make a little story for my cars sometimes. That was an interesting jump, but whatever, dude. Dude, and it sounds so good. Like on D-Cell, it sounds just like a 5.0. Like it's dialed. This mod also so detailed. Like you can go into the blocks and you could put like a home built 306, and that's exactly what was in there, dude. So like it's so cool to see, dude. And this car had a dyno sheet for 530 horsepower, and this one's like right at 500. And I could probably get it closer to 530 if I cared, but I like just slapped all these parts together, and it came out right at 500 horsepower. And I was like, dude, that's plenty of horsepower for a Ford Ranger in the desert, dude. We are just fine. And the map is Johnson Baja. This is Gallo Baja's map. He made it. Great job. I've been playing BeamNG for a little over a year. A lot more hours than I should in that year's time. And a lot of it was spent on not this version of Johnson Baja, but it's gone through a lot of iterations in just the year that I've been playing. And this is its peak so far. I mean, it honestly like just keeps getting better. There's times in between where it's like it's not the best, and you know there's things missing and stuff, but that's just like, I don't know. I don't even like, there's updates to the game, updates to the map. So like there used to be a part where you were going through this tunnel and you just ran into an invisible wall, dude. It was like Looney Tunes. It straight up like jump scared me. I'll mention that again like when we get up there, but it's stuff like this that makes me wish like this sequential shifter thing would work. It's not even plugged in right now. But I have to like fully unplug the H pattern shifter, and it's all the way over there, you know. And I honestly thought about it before this video started, and I was like, but I have to use the truck to tow to get over there, and it's a nightmare using this thing with the like a regular transmission. It's weird, bro. I don't get it. My settings are messed up. That's all it is. I just haven't really looked into getting it fixed. But oh, there's a sequential shifter right here if you can't see it. Jump, watch. Oh, that was exciting. Did we break anything? But yeah, sequential shifter right here. $69 on Amazon. When the price is just right like that, you have to buy it. That's my theory. If I look something up and it's $69, like, chances are I'm buying it just for the memes. I'm just a big bag of memes. Not even ashamed, dude. I think it's funny. This is a long one though, dude. Like, I think last time I did this, it took me like 54 minutes or something like that. So just so you know what you're getting yourself into. Hang out if you would like to. This is going to be more of a niche. I know only a handful of folks are going to watch this. Shout out Tyler. Shout out Bashoki. Probably shout out Jeremy. Shout out you guys anyways if you watch it or not. But there's, dude, it has a map, dude. Look how good it looks. Not a lot of, after like modded maps have good maps like this, in my experience. Maybe times have changed. I act like I've been the BeamNG guy for so long, but it's, like I said, it's only been a year. But even in that, dude, that amount of time, so much has changed in the game. I love it. I love to see the progression. It's really fun to see, and there's been so much in the last year, like RLS stuff. RLS is like the reason the channel exists, honestly. So that's obviously the biggest part, and just like how much that thing has evolved in such little time. Like, those guys have new features like on their weekly live streams. It's crazy. They take no time off. I'm sure it'll be back up and running in no time. We're trying as few resets as possible, but if, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. This is for the vibes. This is for me having a good time. This is the benefit of four-wheel drive, by the way, in the silt here. But also, if you catch a lip, and catch some grip, you're gonna flip. Dang, dude, I'm a regular BeamNG poet over here. Yeah, so that's why I don't really like to keep it in all-wheel drive all the time. My alignment's a little messed up, but we're gonna make her work, dude. I'm only gonna reset at pits, and if we really have to. How's that? Okay, deal. All right, thanks, dude. What do you guys think about the new update? Let me know, dude. Honestly, I went and made a drift limo, and that thing kind of shreds, bro. Just like totally vanilla parts too. I just used 5x8 wheels with sport tires and put in the 6.9 liter V8 with the stage 3 supercharger, and dude, that thing was a ripper. Welded rear end, clutch kicks. I don't know how much horsepower it was making, but it was a lot. Straight vanilla, dude. I had no mods on, and that thing was a ripper. You can add drift quick ratio steering to it if you want to. I've done this quite a few times now on this new track too. So I'm not like super good at it. It's just like I have quite a few reps. So that's kind of nice though, because it makes it a little bit easier to like talk while I'm doing it, if you're here for that sort of thing. Somehow this turned into a big episode of reflections, but you know, I think update day is a good time to reflect and see how far we've come. You know, like, it's whoa. Have you guys messed with the new props too? I haven't even done that yet. Like, I'm not a big prop guy, dude. I was honestly like butthurt that the menu was round. I was like, bro, it feels like San Andreas. Well, actually, I think Doink said it feels like San Andreas. But it was such a funny joke, I had to steal it. But he nailed it on the head, dude. I was like, I want my agony simulator back with the square map, dude. Like, it's a little navigation screen yelling at you. You're going the wrong way, dummy. That's what that map yells at me all the time in my head. But you can fix it. Just go to the settings and go to open up a user interface, and you can change it to a rectangle if you want. You could set the direction to just sit so the map doesn't move, so it'll just like sit facing north, which I thought I liked. Turns out I don't. I like this because it works like Google Maps. What else was changed? I don't know if brakes will probably be a glow in here in a little bit, so we'll just check it out. There will be a lot more like slowing down shortly. That's not true, dude. You're always flying through here, dude. There's actually a few parts where I will need to jam on the brakes. So maybe we'll see if I get brake glow then. I haven't seen it myself is what I'm trying to get at. I also haven't really looked either. Probably should have checked when I was drifting the limo. If it was gonna happen, it would have happened then. The alignment is atrocious, but you know what, dude? It's still doing the damn thing. Don't want to go too fast through here. These are big ones. They will eat your lunch, even though they're a little bit deceptive. Sand time. This is this front suspension is basically just like the regular independent, like off-road independent suspension that the game has. It just has like different textures on the stickers, as far as I can tell, which is cool. Like, it's cool to have like King bypass shocks up in the front, you know, for the RPs, even though they're, you know, it's just a long travel thing, maybe with some different settings or something. I don't know. But it honestly, it works really good. Like, you could build a D series like this if you don't want to download mods and stuff. You could build a D series like just like this. 3-link rear suspension and off-road independent front suspension, and just do off-road coilovers in the rear, and you're basically set up just like I am. And dude, this is more fun than it should be. Like, it's a good time. I don't know what it is about this, but it just like, it used to stress me out so much, because like it's hard to remember all this stuff, dude. It's nearly a damn hour, sometimes over an hour if you're in a piccolina, of twists and turns and whip sections, and oh, I need to slow down here, you know. Like, it's nearly an hour of a racetrack, and it's a lot to remember, dude. Like, it's not like Nürburgring. I still don't know what Nürburgring is. I know this track better than I know the ring, dude. That's for sure. Which is kind of crazy, but it's what I like to do, dude. This is straight up how I chill. If I'm like, I don't know what else to do, I come out here and I build a truck and I do this. I've probably done this like 4 times. This is probably my 4th time doing it, like, in this truck alone. Like, what else did I build? I built like a Cummins, no, a Duramax, a Cat Eye. I don't have that mod installed, or I would show you rip around in something else, but I'm honestly having a real good time in this. Real nice time. I'm gonna go ahead and use my pit right now, and we're just gonna go ahead and reset. Thanks, boys. Got me dialed on the alignment. Appreciate you. I tried to throw it in a little bit hard there, and it didn't really work out. I think I do that so often, honestly. Like, I say I know this track, but then I make the same mistakes in the same spots. So I semi-retract my previous statement. All right, we're gonna try not to go 90 over the whoops, so that way we can maintain. I'm trying to think, like, what are my reasons? Dude, what are my reasons for not doing this in 4-wheel drive? And I like throwing it around the corners a little bit, getting a little bit sideways sometimes. Like, it would be just as good, probably like more controllable, especially in sections like this with 4-wheel drive, but like, I like the Prerunner vibes, dude. I just like having 4-wheel drive for the silt beds, like I said. So Dude, this thing eats. Like I said, like basically just like stock suspension. Not stock, you know what I mean? But vanilla. Wheels and tires are from Nix's mods too. Dude, you spend like $3 on Nix's Patreon and you get so much stuff. You get this Ranger body, S10 body, F-150 body, first gen Dodge body. Bro, there's so like wheels, tires for days. Oh, this is a rowdy section too. Need to keep it chill. It just kind of eats though, you know. It bounces kind of when it needs to and stays relatively flat. This is it's what you want, I think. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just play video games. Beep beep. I gave him some beeps. I don't know if this has a horn or not now that I think about it. Getting a little sideways. Okay, we're good. Feather the throttle. Dude, mushmouth so hard right now. I had to concentrate up. I had to lock in a little bit there, boys. These are monsters as well, but staying in our zone. 60, high 60s, low 70s. Nice moderate temperature. Don't worry about that butt coming up a little bit. A little bit of mule kick there, just to make sure you're awake, dude. Just kidding, that would have scared me so much. We could go inside. You can't hear all the good noises, and I don't think it's as fun. I mean, it's nice because you can like see how kind of actually violent all this is. Like the shocks and tires and stuff do their job, but you also kind of have to have reasonable expectations for them. You know, you can't be doing full send on all the jumps and expect it to survive. I usually do pretty good at monologuing while in different cameras. That's not true at all. Don't believe me. Did fine though, dude. Just bushes do hurt, but you know, it's fine. This is one of those spots where I slow down very, very fast. I mean, I guess you can't really see the brakes through these wheels anyways, but whatever. I'm excited about that, dude, because I had that brake glow mod, but didn't it just kind of like just turn your wheels glowing and like as soon as you hit the brakes? I feel like that's, I don't know, I only had it for a very short time, if I remember correctly. This is one of those times where you kind of got to know what your truck here is capable of. We're going to throw it in four-wheel drive for this action, though. And low-high, we're good to go. Probably definitely couldn't shift through your transfer cases like that on the fly. No, I mean, I don't know, maybe. But you probably break some stuff. That's what I'm assuming. So, probably not the best for the RP, but whatever, dude. I'm just out here having a nice little time in the desert. It's update day. We're celebrating. I thought about it and I was like, oh, do I make like a limo drifting video? And I was like, nah, dude, everybody's making limo videos. That market is saturated. So I was like, dude, if I'm not going to do RLS stuff, I'm just going to play the game how I want to play the game. Come out here and kick it. If you want to try this map in a bunch of cool trucks, dude, I don't know 100% if it's up and working right now. I don't see why it wouldn't be. I mean, I'm using tons of stuff that they have on that server, but the Desert Dynamics server has this map, dude. They have so many fun trucks. And, dude, it's free. You just go on the BeamNG thing and look up Desert Dynamics and go rip, dude. I like doing that because it doesn't make you commit to like buying mods and stuff like that. Like you could build this truck except the engine, but like, wait, is that true? I don't know. They might have fun engines on there as well, but there's just, dude, there's so much good stuff on there. Like there's class 11 VWs. There's like desert trucks. There's F-150 mod that I thought was broke a long time ago that works magically like on that server. I want to get my hands on that one for sure. But so you could, you know, check out some of the mods and stuff before you commit to buying. Whoa, got away from me there. Right back to it. Eee. Alignment ruined. Just kidding. Nope, that's true. Gotta try to land flat, you know, as much as you can. It's fun to throw it out and you know, see what you can do, but also it doesn't like to jump sideways, you know, which makes perfect sense. It's not bulletproof. I don't know, I can't say it wasn't designed for this, but you know, like, I think they you know, it's for sure in mind with like the dune kicker and stuff. I feel like those parts might be a little bit more beefy than these, but I don't know. Then again, like I said, this thing's booger welded together, so it's kind of expected. Nix doesn't use booger welds, by the way. That was all a story then that I made up for the RPs. Just want to throw that out there. I have fun doing that, bro. Like, it sounds kind of silly, but it's like, what could I make up about this? Like, what's the backstory on this? You know, that's, dude. Ask a car guy, like, what's the backstory on this car, or like, tell me about your car. You're gonna make his day. Most of the time, I don't know. That was always my vibe when I have cool cars. Like, and that's not like, oh, I'll never have a cool car again. That just means I don't really have one right now. My Tundra's cool, you know, but when I had like the Mustang or the Corvette or something, like, people would come up, nice car, dude. What's up with it? What's going on? Sounds good. And especially with the Mustang, that was super fun. That was just a thumbs up machine, dude. Dudes loved that car. But dude, like, you could just hear it, dude. I think the Procharged sound is not working on this mod, because you can't hear like any sort of whine, and I turned that noise like all the way up too, so I'm sure it'll get fixed. But dude, that thing whined so loud, dude. It sounded like a Terminator. Like, that might be an exaggeration, but it had a pretty loud supercharger noise to it. It sounded so good. Like I said, sounded a lot like this, dude. I think these are wonderful noises. When I let off and it kind of chills out, like on the, like I said, on the like decel or like whatever, dude. When the RPM is a dropping, it sounds just like the Mustang. It's crazy. It did such a good job. And I saw in the Discord, PGP said, or Philly Griff said something like, I'm not really a Ford guy. I don't really know much about this stuff, dude. And then he comes out with this, dude, with the beautiful Cobra intake and a Procharged on there, dude. It's like I asked for this and read my mind, dude. That guy's the homie. Ooh, that I think the engine pack is kind of like, it's a must for me. Like, I mentioned it in another video, but somebody asked me about mods. Somebody who's new to the game, like, what do you suggest? And I was like, PGP engine pack for sure. Like, that was my number one. Number two, Redline Auto. And I mean the RLS stuff, of course, but he's like he's already on RLS. What else? Oh, and Nix's mods. So literally like two of my top three right here. And the undesirables pack, that just adds variety to your configurations. I think it's cool. I like shit boxes. We all do, right? So it's a good mod to add some shit boxes, and that one's on the repo for free. Whoa. Oh, buddy, this is one of, okay. You know what? That was good. That was good. It never goes good right there. It's usually like I either pop a tire and flip over, or that happens where I run over the rocks, and I believe that it's a miracle. I didn't need to slow down that much there. That's how I don't know. I'm getting to the point where I'm like critiquing myself. I have nobody, like, no races to do, or like any, like, no times to beat or anything like that. It's just like I want to try and be a little bit faster than myself and see like how far I can push the truck, I guess. I don't know. That's the beauty of this game, dude. Like, you can just play it how you want to play it, dude. Just like, if it's good for alone time, you know. Like, it's fine. It's like, you want to go for a drive, dude. You want to go hit back roads, but not like put anybody in danger, or like almost like potentially break your car, or, you know, just for stay out of trouble. I say this thing keeps me out of trouble, dude, and keeps me from spending money for the most part, except on mods. So this is my, you know, this keeps me out of trouble. And there's so many different things you can build, dude. Like, I'm just like a walking billboard. Big fan of this game, dude. If you like off-road stuff, this is the best game for it. SnowRunner is cool, but it's different, dude. Like, this can't do this in SnowRunner. Don't lie to me. Whoa, we're good. The alignment's real dicey right now. Alignment's real dicey. You can go build drift cars. You can go build a race car. You can build a drag. Dude, drag racing in this game too, nearly unmatched, I'd say. Like, it's, I mean, I don't play a lot of drag racing games, so, you know, I say that, but just the physics and the things that you can do, and the customization of all of the things that I just listed, dude. Like, all the drift parts, all the different, like, just mods that you can get for parts for drift cars, and like turning all the cars into utes. Isn't that fun? Oh, there's a missing witch. Dude, that's not bad. That's the first one that we haven't seen. I don't even know it's there. I think it's just like guys standing on the side of the road. That's okay. That was not a straight landing, obviously, but we did not hit the tunnel, so we're fine. I'm gonna be kind of all over the place, apparently. You know, alignment's past 45 degrees to the right now to go straight, so that's what we're dealing with right now. So, okay, maybe about 45, dude. I don't want to be exaggerating too much. Stay up. I had the wheel. I don't think this left wheel is turning at all. It's just living its best life independently. But you know, we're making it work. Tie rods or not, somehow, by the grace of God, it wants to run straight. Thank you, physics lords. Thank you, Sir Isaac Newton. I don't know. Sorry, dude. I'm gonna shut up now. That's not true. Puddle. Yippee. Everything just cooled down. Brakes and all. Dang. I'm kind of curious about that brake glow. I know I already said that. Second mention, I'm obviously into it. I just haven't experienced it yet. I'm open to new things. Why am I like this? This is a particularly fun little section right here. By that I mean treacherous. Oh. The rocks are scary when you when you don't have 100% of your steering. Oh, buddy, I need a pit stop. And we don't have one soon. I don't think so. It's not the biggest fan of turning right. Left loves left. There's a pit. Oh, it's on the wait. That is for us. I thought it was going the other way. Wonderful timing. Move it out here. Quick pit. Just got to replace the major steering components. Oh, I mean, see, it doesn't have the rotation that the other one does. It's weird. It's weird setup. Cheers, boys. Back to it. This is good. This is the whoop section. Like this is the long part. This is the long boy. Well, I've been playing more with the hood cam too for pursuits. I think it works better for pursuits. It looks more like a dash cam footage sometimes. I need to pay attention so I don't hit a pole. And we're just, what are we at? 56% throttle? Yeah, okay, we are going 90. We are actually getting it right now, boy. Getting it. I try and stay like on the gas a little bit. As I'm trying to slow down out of the whoops. I don't want the front just to like dive down. Then you'll have a real bad time. But you know, try to keep it up a little bit. Slow down slowly. And these tires will, or these rocks will shred your tires if you get too excited, and also will ruin your alignment if you go too fast. So I'm just whipping it through. It's not the case for every truck. In like a trophy truck, you can run through here like as fast as you can, you know, as fast as you can handle it. But there are some, some bob and weaves that you have to do that can't really be avoided. And then you don't want to get sideways over these because this will pop your tire. All right, and we're back to it. We're good, we're good. This is just delightful. Oh! This is a sketchy part too. This will claim a vehicle. This will claim a tie rod as well. Tie rod takedown central. Why? You ever start saying something and you're just like, why? Don't do that. Stop. Just did that. A little too late, but whatever, dude. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Oh, we're good. We're good. Getting it. I have had 2 Ford Rangers in my day. One was this body style, single cab, short box. It was lovely. I love that. That's actually the truck I learned how to drive standard in. That was a great truck. Just a little 4-cylinder, 2-wheel drive. You know, nothing too crazy, but it was cool, man. I love that truck. And then I had another one that was like newer body style. Well, it wasn't a Ford Ranger. It was a Mazda, you know, whatever, Full Ranger, B2500 or whatever they are. And it was kind of sick. It was a single cab, but the back looked a lot like this. Like it was back half, but it had long travel shocks in the back. Big old Kings, and but the front kind of just had like a rinky-dink lift on it. Dude, I traded something for it. It was one of those things like, the guy said he's open to trade. He had it posted for like, I don't know, $2,000 or something like that on Marketplace, and I just hit him up. He was like open to trades, and I could tell he was kind of like a good old boy, like he lived in the mountains. So I traded some you know, things, some of those things for it, you know, for if you want doing guns. That's what it was, dude. I traded a couple guns for it, and it was pretty dope because he said it wasn't running. My friend Grant went with me. He was the mechanic extraordinaire, and bro, like all he did was like hot wire the fuel pump, and it fired right up like at the bottom of the hill, leaving dude's house. Dude was impressed. I don't know, probably a little bit disappointed, but we drove it home. It was cool. And took it out to the desert out here and took it on some jumps, and just little baby jumps, nothing too crazy. It wasn't like I said, the front was not set up properly, and blew out a ball joint, so the front axle on the passenger side just like flipped up under the truck. But luckily we weren't going very fast, it just came to a stop, and I was like, why can I was hitting the brakes and it was doing nothing, and I was like, what is going on right now? But I mean, nobody else was around. It was an empty, you know, like we weren't completely out in the desert, but luckily close enough that Buddy could drive his truck over with the trailer to take us home, because we had trailered it out there in anticipation of breaking it. You know, it was my birthday, so why not full send? We're just gonna skip this one. And yeah, Buddy put a new ball joint on it for me like the next morning while it was still on the trailer, and drove it off the trailer. So, and then I got rid of it after that. What did I get for that? Dude, I used to do all kinds of wheeling and dealing trade stuff. Whoa. Did I trade I might have gotten the Fox body for, I don't know, dude. That was so long ago. But yeah, traded it for something else. Pretty sure it was either Fox body. I can't remember, dude. There's a Fox body and a CBR in there at some point, and I don't remember exactly what deals happened for which fun toy. But you know, don't sleep on trading stuff, dude. Like if people put open to trades, just hit them with some wild things and see what they say. I took a whole bunch of random ass trades for the CBR. I remember that for sure, because bro, like, I think he brought like I know he brought cash. I think it was like $1,200 in cash or something like that, and then just a bunch of random stuff, dude. Like like a MacBook. It was a MacBook and like one of those Mac desktops. This was still when those were kind of relevant, dude. Like I said, long time ago. And I mean, they're probably relevant. I don't know. I feel like they were way hyped in like the late 2000s, early 2010s. But anyways, and then like a PS4 and dude, just like a bunch of random stuff. But I came up on it, you know. I mean, because you know, the bike wasn't really worth all that much. I think, I mean, to me at least, it didn't. It was just a stock CBR 600RR. I think it was like a 08. Dude, how did this turn into wheeling and dealing stories? I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I'm just trying to keep yapping while we're navigating the desert here, dude. I mean, if you want desert ASMR, I'm not even gonna say I'll do it for you. Like, you've come to the wrong place, because I like to talk. And it's like we're chilling, dude. It's like we're playing video games. You're right here next to me. I just don't want to share. Sorry. My mom didn't tell me I have to. Where are we at right now? 43 minutes. Hopefully we got like 10 minutes left. I know there's still like one, maybe two gnarly silt beds. There's a couple jumps, like a mountainside freaking goat path that we have to cross. What else? And then the longest whoop section ever. It goes, oh no. No, just kidding, we're good. Anyways, whoop section that goes on for like all the way across the map. If you're in something that is air cooled, good luck getting through here, dude. You have to crawl at like 10 miles an hour. Like, this feels like I'm absolutely flying through here. I'm used to trying to like regulate the RPM, so like it's not the little motor isn't overheating. Like I've done this in a Piccolina more times than I'm proud of, probably. It takes a long time and some patience, but it's fun, dude. I like the challenge, and you can just go like full send sometimes. It's like, dude, unlimited resets. Like, I'm just here for a good time, not for a long time, and just like flip it over and over and over, and then just hit reset. With the Piccolina, dude, a lot of the times you don't even have to hit reset though. If it lands on its wheels, like, it's good to go. That thing is a little monster. It's you know, it's the old truck seen better days. It's got a you know, definitely has a good side now, I'd say. A good side and a not so good side. But we survived, you know? It's a good story. Oh, shoot. Here we go again. Alignment's a little off, but you okay? All right, dude, let's keep going. We're not gonna worry about it until we need to. We'll pit next time. Next time there's a pit, we'll you know, duct tape and zip tie this bad boy back together. We'll be back on the whoops in no time. I'm really surprised it's still doing this well. I'm going too fast again, but I'm gonna blame the bounciness on the situation, the state in which the vehicle is currently in. All right, and back down into too high before we get to here. I don't want to be in four-wheel drive, thinking I can get sideways when I cannot. It might be a little bit too broke for that. It feels, it's not happy trying to get sideways. Which is, you know, usually not the case. Like this thing, 500 horsepower, it usually loves to be sideways. Well, you know, except when in the air, like I said. We are going way too fast. I got you. We're good. We're just gonna kind of skip along the side here. That's not true. Where's the fun in that? Oh, I need to fire up like some of the old maps that I have. I don't even know where they are. I know they're still on like Patreons and stuff that I'm still a part of, like Beam Does It Racing and stuff. I think they released a bunch. Did it say this way? Yeah. Thank God for the map. But they have like Prim and like Nevada and what else? Glen Helen. Like I haven't done those in a long time. I think we're supposed to go this way. Yeah, we are. This is doing a lot better than I anticipated after all those flips. It's not good, that's for sure, but it'll get us to the next pit stop. Where it is, I don't know. Up here somewhere. Not super confident on the jumps. Oh, rocks. Is this a pit, maybe? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I think we're due for a fix-in. Thanks for the duct tape and zip ties, boys. See you later. I'll try and make it to the finish line in one piece. Famous last words. There is like a race for this, like a timed race. I don't do it though because you can't reset. That's why. Oh, I forgot. This is a sketchy part to go super fast over, but okay, we're good. Good. This way, up the hill, up the hill. This is kind of a newish part. I have like some of the track. Most of the track is like dedicated memory now. I know it, but spots like this are still not 100% familiar. Alignment's already boogered. That is one problem you will run into often Dude, now that I think about it, how do controller guys deal with that? Like, that must be such a pain in the butt. I mean, it's bad enough through here, but... Huh. I mean, if we can make it happen, you guys can make it happen. That's... I tried playing Beam on controller one time. I've told this story before. I know, but we're out here. It was right before like this drift thing that I was reluctantly doing with the RLS guys, McGrory, and I wasn't gonna do it, and then they tried to get me to do it on controller, and I like got it all set up, and then realized that's not for me real quick, dude. Like about 4 spin outs in, I was like, no, I'll stick to the wheel. I feel like learning this would take longer than just trying to get better on the wheel, and I'm a little bit better on the wheel now. Oh, we're just gonna quick pit. Boom. Just for, you know, why not? Why not? Might as well just fix the alignment real quick if we can. Sorry, trying to lock in. The rocks are scary, dude. The floor is literally lava right now. Dude, I did more cop missions on career mode last night before, like, pre-update, obviously, but dude, I did like probably another 2 hours, and I'm only up to like halfway through like level 4 of police work on RLS. So hopefully, like, I loaded up the game and the save was good, with the exception of one vehicle that got sold automatically as soon as I loaded in, which sucks, but well, I'll talk about it on the video. But so like that's good. So I'm pretty confident I'll be able to continue that series. Good with that save. I just wasn't totally confident. You know, it's day 1, it's update day, so not that I lack confidence in the boys. They work so fast to get the RLS stuff back up and running. It's just like, if I'm gonna showcase my friend's stuff, I want to show the best of what they have to bring, you know, not like, oh no, it's a bug. And I know it's like not a big deal, but that's just kind of what was my thoughts. I would rather show a good product that's a little bit more dialed. So dude, they got on it so quick after the last update too, so it's one of those things, like, I'm sure it's getting like progressively faster, because they had an update for like the Patreon, like for beta testing, like this morning. So they are working so fast, it's wonderful. But like I said, just let's give it a day. But yeah, dude, like I'm gonna do more cop stuff on video too, and we have so much money, bro. Like, it's I'm just gonna be a rich guy who hoards money. Like, that's where I'm at, and it's straight up just from doing police work. And it doesn't matter, dude. I have like, when I saved the game last night to turn it off, I had 880,000 beam bucks, and that's acquiring that $10,000 and $11,000 beam bucks at a time. This is where I hit that wall. Just right in here, boom, we hit a wall. It scared me, bro. Like, jump scared me, straight up like Looney Tunes. But it's good now. What was I even saying, dude? I do not remember. Lost it. I feel like the thought was pretty much over anyways. Whoa. Oh, and this part is deceptively treacherous. I flipped over there a couple times and been like, what even got me right there, bro? Like, I don't even know what did it. All right, I think we're coming up on the big whoop section, and then that's gonna do it. Dude, this has been a good little rip though. Where we at? 54, so it's been 48 minutes. Not too bad, not too bad. It's shorter than a Piccolina time, that's for sure. Oh, dude, the money. Okay, so I remember now. My bad. But dude, just so 880,000, 10 and 11,000 beam bucks at a time. It's just me sitting there for hours doing a speed trap. If that's what it's like being a cop, really, really. Shout out the boys in blue. Just anyways, shout out the boys in blue. But it's ugh. I know it's a lot different because you actually like get out of your car and write a ticket and it takes longer and stuff. Like I was getting a car like every, I don't know, 2 minutes or so. But it was just like, oh man, I need to stop. It was, I was like, all right, I'm gonna put in like an hour. It's like I scheduled it. It was kind of funny. But I want to get to that top cop level, dude. And if it's gonna take me, oh, big one. If it's gonna take me like 10, 15 hours, like I'm gonna get there, dude. We're gonna do some on camera. I'm gonna do a lot off camera because it is not fun to watch just over and over again, I promise you. But I mean, then again, like it is nice to just like grind it out too, like just throw on a podcast or some music in the background and sit there and just, you know, grind. Like I like the peace in just grinding for stuff in games, dude. Like it is monotonous, but it's like monotonous as you want to make it, you know. Like you can also just make it as like, oh dude, this is my opportunity just to kind of chill, man, and mindlessly farm. And it's, you know, it's not everybody's cup of tea, I know that, but I don't mind doing it, especially when I'm super curious what the highest multiplier is for the cop work. Oh, it's flags that are broken. Stop signs? Yeah, stop signs. There's usually stop signs there. But this is pretty much it, dude. This has been a good truck, dude. I love this thing. It takes a while to slow down, you know, but that's all good. Yay, we made it. Sparklers, confetti. All right, dude. Well, that's going to do it for today. I'll be back with regularly scheduled RLS content tomorrow, I'm sure. Whatever update is up by, you know, like whenever it's video time tomorrow will be good enough for me, dude. Like, we'll make it work. I'm sure it'll be pretty dialed. They've already released like 3 updates for it, so it's getting done pretty damn quick. But I think that's gonna do it for today, dude. Appreciate you hanging out. Hope to see you tomorrow. Nailed it. On that note, I love you, God loves you, Cooper loves you. Bye.